Back to battle in round 3. This hand's pretty good. It's probably the best opening hand we've had. And he chose to play last, so this Master Splicer is really going to get him. Turn 3 Master Splicer, and Dismember is making its first appearance. So that is exciting. Let's see. Mountain, eh? Well, there's a very little chance he's Infect, which is, I think, probably one of my worst matchups, is a good fast Infect deck. Instead, he's just red-black removal. Okay, well, let's see here. Gonna get the Master Splicer down. We're actually only a couple turns away from the Maul Splicer, which would be pretty insane. Obviously, he's gonna have some removal of some kind, but yeah. Scrappy mixed scrap melter would be quite good here. Our hand isn't exactly all gas. We had 6 mana sources and 1 removal spell and 2 creatures and our first 9 cards. So, okay, Skin Wing. We can get past. That's actually not a card we're too concerned with, because we'll be able to generate a lot of positive tempo when he goes to pay 6 to move that with our various removal spells. And if he wants to race our 4/4 with a 2/2, we would be happy to allow him to attempt that math. Hopefully he doesn't get too big on us here. 5 mana is a lot. Strandwalker, okay. Well, there's a swamp, so now if he wants to double block us, he's going to pay. And next turn we drop the Maul Splicer. He has to go for it, I think. Yeah. That order's fine. And then I do have to use my Grasp of Darkness on a Germ, but I think it's worth it. Like I said, like the Dismember and stuff is going to cost him so much tempo when he tries to equip this stuff that I think it's worth it. If he goes land, if he goes try to equip here, then I'm just gonna Dismember the Copper Mirror, untap, play the Maul Splicer, and bash. So that is not gonna work out for him. Yeah. How about this? Apostle's Blessing? Be pretty good. I think he has it. Alright, well, that's pretty good. I was mostly kidding, but it appears that he actually came up big. Alright, Maul Splicer and bash for 5. And then we're just going to hope that I feel like if he had removal, he would have played it. So we're going to hope that that's enough huge golems to just get him, because we are running out of cards. He would need like Contagion Engine here to really put a big dent in us. I can't think of anything that anything else that would really, for 6 mana. I mean, I guess Wormcoil Engine. Anything that gains him life or kills the Splicers like all at once would be pretty bad for us. But anything else in the golems are just going to get him. He's got to play something. Pretty much our whole, let's see, we've drawn 7 lands. There's 10 left in the deck. Pretty much all our non-land cards are live, so let's see what's going on here. And we draw a land. So what can we attack with? If he has removal for the Master Splicer, then he's going to get to hump one of our golems anyways. I kind of want to beat down with the Maul Splicer as well. because I think he's going to want to put a 3-5 in front of a 4-4, and that would keep him from putting a 0-3 in front of a 4-4 as well. But if he has removal for Master Splicer, then we still, yeah, I think this is the best play. Mole Splicer is not really that important. He's 2-0, his deck undoubtedly has some bombs, so we just don't want to give him too much time to get big on us. Looks like he's going to throw away Kilnwalker and take out the Mole Splicer, which is fine with us. That would put him to 1 if he played nothing else. Hard to believe he could win from that position. I think he's coming to the same conclusion. Alright, so he gets 1 trampled over to his face and drops to 3. And I'll play a Plains. You know what would be a good draw right here is either of the Viridian Corruptors or the Skinrender. Now he's got 7 mana, which is mere Battlesphere territory. Flame Fiend. Okay. So he's probably going to kill Splicer, and Goldmere. Or he could do Splicer and one of the Golems. He's definitely killing Master Splicer. And he's probably throwing the Skinwing. Yeah, that seems fine. So now any removal spell of any kind is lethal. Might have spoken too soon there, because that's kind of a removal spell. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We have 2 3/3 trampling golems that he has to block. So we're going to play Contagion Clasp. We're going to shrink the Flame Fiend down to a 3/3. And then we bash with everybody. He has to take 2, and then we proliferate the Flame Fiend down to a 2 toughness creature, and then the last point will trample over. And if he doesn't have something like Mutagenic Growth, then that's good enough. Boom! Okay. He had a lot of expensive living weapon equipments, so that kind of makes me want to stick with the green, as greedy as it is. His deck is not fast, which is good. It makes the fact that our deck is greedy less of a pain. We definitely want to cut a swamp for a forest, fix our mana base up a little bit. But I think other than that, where have these guys been? I guess we had them in the first match, but not the others. I don't think I've seen this guy either. I just noticed he's like a little elephant man. That's kind of interesting. I guess I don't really look at the cards closely enough. Like this looks pretty painful, I'm not gonna lie. And well, that guy, he just eats your face. But since you guys don't really care about any of that, I guess we'll just go ahead and get to game 2.